Hello, good day. My name is Chris Njoko. Today, I'd like to show us around my system, and then in the process, you're going to learn how to copy files and paste in destinations. Let's assume that you have pictures in your system and then you want to paste them somewhere in particular. I'm going to use my own as an example. I'll click on this is a folder where I kept so many pictures of events that I've attended, and then I want to copy a lot of them. There are so many, I cannot copy them one after the other. So I want to copy a large sum of it and then paste in a folder. So this is the very first picture on the series. I drop my cursor on it. You can see that the color changed. I just tap a little bit. I tapped it a little bit. That's why you saw that the color changed to light blue kind of. I didn't double click. If I double click on it, I will open it. I just drop my cursor on it and tap it once. Look at the same thing. Let me repeat it again with the next picture. I just tap it. Let me try again with the next picture. I take my cursor there and then tap it once. That tapping once means you have selected it. So let's move to the very first one again. Tapping once just means that you have highlighted that very picture. So let me go back into the very first one. My cursor is there. You can see that the colors are different. My cursor is here. I've not tapped it. Meanwhile, this, I have tapped it. That's why this one is looking a little bit darker than this. So just try to understand how these things work. If your cursor is on the picture and you have not tapped on it, it will be looking very light. But if your cursor is on a picture and you have tapped on it, you have highlighted it, it looks a little bit darker than the other. So let me start from here again. My cursor is here. I want to highlight it, so I tap on it. You can see that it's very fine now, and then the color is darker than the previous color. So I hold down my shift key. I hold down my shift key. I want to select pictures to a very large amount. I hold down my shift key and then I go to the scroll bar. This is my scroll bar. I drop my cursor there and you can see I'm scrolling. So I use my scroll bar to scroll down. Mind you, I'm still holding down my shift key. I want to scroll down, very down to the very last point. Okay, I want to copy to this very last picture here. So I click on it. You can see all the pictures are highlighted. If you need to be sure, hold your scroll bar again. See me, I take my cursor to my scroll bar and scroll up. You see that all the pictures from the beginning to the last have been selected. All the pictures from the beginning have been selected. So now you can bring your cursor into the pictures. Any of the pictures here, just right click and then scroll to copy. Another thing you can also do is that you can send it to a flash. You see send to. Assuming your flash is connected, your flash will be shown around here. So you just send it to it. But because there is no flash connected, there is no need. If I decide to click on anything like the send to desktop, you just see all the pictures will be scattered on my desktop, and then there's no way I'll be able to sort them. So the best you do now is to copy. See me, I scroll to copy, then click copy. After you have clicked on copy, another question you now ask yourself, where do you intend to take this pictures to? Where do you intend to take these pictures to? Where do you want to save it into? Have you created a folder or you just want to create a folder in the process and save it? Now watch me do this. I want to create a folder on my desktop. You can see this is my desktop. This is my download. This is my document. I want to go to my desktop and create a folder and paste all the pictures that I have copied from this place. And double click on desktop. Okay. This is my desktop and these are folders on my desktop. I want to create a new folder here. So what I do is just to right click anywhere. You see, I right click anywhere, scroll, and you see new. What this new means is that you want to do something new. What do you want to do? I want to create a folder. Now I move to this other box and be scrolling up. I move up gently, you see folder. If I tap on this folder now, it means I want to create a new folder. So I tap on it. You can see new folder has been created here, but there is no name on it. So I quickly type into it. I can just use my delete key to delete new folder written there and type a name into it. Let me say Temi. So I type the name and then I click enter. Now that I've clicked on enter, the folder is created. What do I do now? I can double click on the folder to open, and then I right click to paste. I right click to paste. See, when I right click, it shows me a paste option. If I click on paste now, all the pictures I copied from that folder will be pasted here now. I'll click on paste. You can see it's copying 459 items from camera to 10. You can see the files are dropping. You can see them dropping. You can see them dropping. I can try to scroll up. You can see as I'm scrolling up, the files are dropping. 459 files. They are dropping. 459 files. They are dropping. So all the files, see, they are still dropping. I scroll to the bottom before they are still dropping. 459 files. You just wait for a moment for all the files to drop. In case you are not sure if all of them have dropped, let me show you where the files are still dropping. Look at me now. I brought my cursor here. You see a lot of folders open. Now let's move to the one of we have interest in there. So you can see this is the process that is still going. You see it's showing 85, 86, 89%, 90 complete. The process is still ongoing. The process is still ongoing. So when it's complete, you see it 100% complete. It's 100% complete. Now you can see it's highlighted again to show you that all the pictures you copied, they are all appeared here. Now you can change the view of the picture. You can see how they are looking. You can change the view of the picture. Click on view here. You can see, you can click on view and then use any one. Either you use, I click on large icon, see how it's appearing. I click on extra large, see how it appears. I click on medium size, see how it appears. I click on list, see how it appears. I click on tiles. I click on content. So these are how your pictures can appear depending on the one you chose. Let me choose large icon because that was how it was looking in the other folder. Then when you click on it like this, that is how your pictures will appear. That is how your pictures will appear. You can see everything is here. You can see the folder. Now to confirm where your folder is, this PC desktop, I created the folder Temi on the desktop. And so these are the pictures I copied down. Now let me go and show you the previous picture where they are, and then you see that they are still there because I copied it. I did not cut it. I only copied. I remember that I copied them from desktop and then from my camera folder. Scroll up, you can see camera. So these are the pictures. Look here, you see this PC, desktop, camera. So the pictures are here. I've taken them elsewhere. If I want to delete the pictures that are here, I can just do Control A to select everything. Control A to select everything. You can see I've selected all. You can use the scroll bar by the side to see if you actually selected all. You can see I have selected all. I can decide to delete it from here because I've taken it to another folder. There is nothing there. What do? I can just hit my delete key or I right click on any of it and then come down to delete. Click on delete, you can see it's recycling it. Very short time. Look at it now. This place is empty completely. This PC, desktop, camera is empty completely. There is nothing on it because I've deleted the files. I have the files elsewhere. I am super sure that the files are there. That is why I had the boldness to delete these pictures here. You can see I can decide to go back, click on my desktop, and then go to Temi, scroll down. This is where I deleted from. You can see it's not there anymore. Now let me return to my desktop. I use this key up to desktop. When I click on this now, it will return me a step back. That's to show me the desktop dialog. Take note of this key. This arrow returns you a step back to the previous step you took before coming to this present step. So when I click on it, you can see it took me back to the desktop and then show me everything. Now I'm scrolling back to Temi. Now this is Temi folder, and that is where I kept all the pictures I copied from camera picture. Click on it. These are all the files from beginning to the end. I've changed the file location. I moved it from camera to Temi, and then I deleted everything inside of Temi. Now, another thing I want to show us is how to select some particular pictures, not all. Assuming there are some specific pictures I want to pick from here, what do I do? Let's say there's a conference I attended in Uyo, and then I want to pick only the pictures that have to do with those conference, and this is my boss in my place of work. So what do? I will just drop my cursor here, tap once, and then hold my control key. Note the difference. I am not holding down my shift key anymore. When you hold down your shift key, you want to probably copy from a particular point to another. But when you hold down your control key, you want to select. So watch me now. I want to select. You can see I selected that. I can come to the middle and select. You see, I hold down my control key. You can see I'm jumping some because I hold down my control key. So these are the pictures that will be selected, not all. Okay. I can decide to cut these pictures, this set of pictures out. See, I'm just clicking on certain pictures, just clicking on certain, not all. Now, I want to cut out, in this case, I'm not copying. I want to cut out this set of pictures from this place and then put them in another folder. So I'm done highlighting them. I right click, I click on cut. When I click on cut, this set of pictures, I am taking them out of this place entirely. Now you can see how it's looking blurred, showing that I have cut them out. By the time I'm done pasting it somewhere, they will be out of here completely. Now I want to create another folder on my documents. Now, not my desktop. This is my desktop. These pictures are on my desktop. Take note of this so that you know where you are per time on your system. Now I want to go to my document. Document is a folder that is originally created in your system. You have a whole lot of files there. Some system files are located in your document. Now I click on my document. So these are the folders in my document. Now I right click to give it a name. I want to create a new folder. So you see, I click on new, I move to folder like the first process. Now I'm going to name it conference. Fix. Then I click on enter key. The folder has been created. I can just drop my cursor here and right click and paste if I don't want to open it. I can do that so that you learn another thing. Now I drop my cursor here. The folder has been created. You can see it. It's created. I right click on it and then go down to paste. If I click on this paste now, all the pictures are entering the conference page folder. If you are not sure of it or you're thinking it's probably a mirage, let me click on the conference pictures folder now and then you see that something is happening there. Fantastic. You can see the pictures have been pasted there. You can see this pics documents. That's where we created this conference picture folder into. You can see that these pictures have all been brought to this place. Now let's go to the Temi folder to be sure that these pictures are not there anymore. So I click on desktop. If I don't want to click on desktop, I can quickly go to this. I can use this to move one level back. So gradually we'll get to where we are going. So I want you to be learning different skills on how to be sharp on your day-to-day work using a computer, using a laptop. So let me go from here. This is the desktop folder, but I want to use this. I can use this to return to Temi, but I want to use this for you to learn how to move back gradually. When I click on this arrow now, it's going to take me from conference pics to documents. Have you seen it? This pics document. If I click on this arrow once again, it will take me to this PC. Have you seen it? So this arrow takes you one step backward at a time. So learn how to use it. Now, this is my desktop. This is my desktop. It's the same thing. I can try to click on this. I can try to click on this. Anyone I click on, I want to go and look for Temi folder and be sure that those pictures I cut out are no longer there. So let me click on this. I scroll down to Temi. In case I don't want to scroll down, I can quickly type Temi here. Fantastic. You see, in the process of typing Temi into this search box, Temi was brought up immediately. So learn how to do these things so that it will be very smooth and fast. And then your employer will know that you have good knowledge of your computer. Now I'll click on Temi. Fantastic. Have you seen that those pictures I cut out are no longer here? You can remember the lady's picture I told you she's my boss. Her picture was around here. The picture is no longer here because I've taken it somewhere. I cut it. Assuming I copied it, it will still be here. But because I cut it, that is why you are no longer seeing it here. So this is just how to do a lot. Simple as it may look, but if you don't know how to go through it, it becomes a stress. So take time to practice, and then you see yourself scaling higher. Thank you for watching.